What's up to all of my dope crown heads? Y'all go ahead and take this time out right now to like the video, share the video, subscribe, and most importantly, hit that notification bell. That way you guys can be alerted for future dope discussions. I've come to this very ugly realization that there's a lot of women, unfortunately, today that want to be reckless hoes. Let's let that marinate for a second. The issue that a lot of young ladies have today is they want to be able to run around in the streets loose, run around in the streets free, without any consequences, without any things being held against them. And what inspired me to talk about this today, you guys, was the fact that I saw this. Ooh, let me watch it. YouTube, please don't mess with our connection today, y'all. We ain't got time. All right. Because I got to get this out. This needs to be addressed. I heard an overgrown ass female propose the question of, well, Danica, you know, she says that it's okay for her to be a hoe for her husband. So why does she have such an issue? Why does she have such a problem with us out here with no husbands being hoes? And I just thought to myself, like, bitch, what kind of dumbass what? What? They don't even make sense. Females just and ladies, I'm not talking about you. If it doesn't apply to you, let it fly from you, sis. But it's a lot of dumbass women out here. Come on now. It didn't even make sense. This female really proposed a question of what's wrong with us that don't have husbands out here being a hoe, when you are saying that it's okay for you to be a hoe for your husband. What? So yeah, what's wrong with us? If you still gonna be a hoe for your husband, what's wrong with us being a hoe for everybody? Bitch. Because when you're a hoe for your husband, you're with one man. You're not accumulating all of these different bodies, letting yourself be susceptible to all of these different diseases, baby daddies. Like, what are you talking about? And what really pisses me off, you guys, is that these females be way older than me. Like, bitch, you should know better. You should be giving me advice on how to solidify a healthy foundation in relationship. You should be teaching me on how to secure a husband, not a damn bag, a whole bag at that. And a lot of y'all not even doing that. So it's like really nothing that y'all can teach us. That be pissing me off. Y'all give us 105 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for pulling up with me. I know this is very, random, but let's get into it, because this is what I'm noticing. A lot of y'all don't really have a problem with me. You have a problem with my message. It's the message that I stand on. It's the things that I say. And because my message goes against your lifestyle and the things that you want to do recklessly within your life, then you attack me. Then you come at me. Because when y'all try to attack what I'm saying, you say dumb shit like that. I mean, hoeology 101. When you can't come for what we're actually saying, you go after the individual. Then when that doesn't work, because it's like, bitch, you could never, then you try to counter the message or the argument with dumb ass arguments and messages that don't make any sense. And I've come to realize, again, it's not me necessarily, it's what I stand for. It's the message that I have. Y'all want to be hoes so bad. Y'all want to be able to go out here and be hoes freely at your discretion, being able to do whatever the hell you want to do and still snag a good quality man that takes you seriously, that loves you, that respects you, that honors you. Sorry, sis, it doesn't work. I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all this for y'all to get it, but that doesn't work. Real quality men don't want ran through hoes, especially not as wives. And not only, and again, when I say things like this, y'all getting y'all feelings, fuck that. Y'all always come at me. A lot of y'all ran through assholes of today. Y'all come equipped with 5 kids, 3 at the least. But then you want a man that does not come with baggage to risk it all for you and your kids while you're still out here hoeing, practicing a lot of the whole ways and actions and mentality. Come on. Are you serious? What does he get? That is not an equal exchange. That is not something that a man wants to sign up for. That's the real issue. The real issue is y'all want to be hoes with perks. Y'all want to be hoes with wife perks and benefits. Bitch, please stop. Stop. You have got to set yourself apart. If you want a man that is well-to-do, productive, right? A gentleman, a real provider. If you want a man like that, which again is a man that's on a different level, bitch, you have to be on a different level. You can't come through on some whole energy like, yeah, I'm going to get a different level type of guy. No. You get baby daddies. For the street ass dudes, for the street baby daddies. That's what you get. You get a baby daddy to share amongst 12 other bitches just like you. That's what you get. Stop. Y'all don't want any damn consequences is the issue. Y'all want to be able to be reckless with no consequences. Sorry, this is the real world. $146 likes, you guys. Share this message. I don't give a damn who gets pissed off. See, I've noticed, you guys, that a lot of women of today, and again, shout out to us that's not like this, is I see you, I respect you, I love you, I admire you. But let's get on these females real quick. A lot of these women of today, a lot of these females of today, you guys, it's not about a whole phase. Oh, no. Mm-mm. It's about a whole life. Thank you, Shay. I think that's how you say your name. It's about a whole life. It went from going through whole phases to, no, let's turn it into a whole entire lifestyle. And still be able to get a husband or a well-to-do guy to treat us as if we are the type of women that are deserving, that are not ran through, that are not for the streets, that are not the typical low vibrational chick. We need to turn whole phases into a whole lifestyle while still getting wife perks, while still getting wholesome woman perks. Thinking that that's really a thing that's going to happen. Stop it. Thank you, Eugene. 162 likes, y'all. He says, the funny thing about that female who made that comment about you being a 304 for your husband, obviously do not know what a 304 is. Many of these 304s do not know or think they are three. Oh, hold on. Eugene, you done said a whole damn word. See, a lot of these females, see, it's so many different things that I'm starting to notice. You know what I mean? Not only am I noticing that these females of today, they want to be able to be reckless hoes with no consequences and wife benefits, but a lot of them look at females such as myself, look at women such as me that are like, you know what, you guys, that's not the wave. They look at us like we are out of touch. Not like we're the quote unquote wholesome women. It's like, bitch, you out of touch. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not a real women's, right? We're the real women. We're not hoes. We're modern women. And to be honest, Eugene, the modern woman is a hoe. Let me take a lap. I said the modern woman is a hoe. That's the issue. See, Eugene, you're absolutely right. They don't think that they're hoes. They think that they're just a modern woman, a modern day empowered woman. You're the one that's out of touch. You're the one that don't know what you're talking about. You're a little girl. What do you mean? What do you mean you're not out here on different dicks? What do you mean you only have two bodies? What do you mean we shouldn't be out here exploring different men and different penises? What do you mean? Whole phase, bitch. Hoe is life. As a matter of fact, we're not hoes at all. We're just modern women. This is bullshit. This is bullshit. And it absolutely pisses me off because y'all don't understand the long-term effects that you guys are setting up for future generations. Y'all got my daughter fucked up. Thank you so much, Big Brother C Squared. Y'all got my daughter fucked up. If I have a daughter, y'all got her so effed up. And this is why I go so hard. Because it's going to be younger women coming up behind me that I have to raise within this damn culture and society. And y'all out here teaching us younger women that a real woman is a hoe. And if she's not behaving as a hoe, then she's not a real woman. She's out of touch. She don't know what she's talking about. This is why I go so hard. I'll be damned if my daughter look at me sideways like, mama, what the fuck you talking about? Because of y'all bitches. That be pissing me off so bad, y'all. And then they always got to flip the script and make it seem as though, oh, why are you so mad? You got your husband, right? You should be happy, right? Why you always going so hard on us women? You must be jealous of us. There's nobody jealous of you. I feel sorry for your pathetic ass. Because look at what you are setting. Look at the examples y'all are setting. That's why I'm so passionate. I got little sisters. I got cousins. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them already looking at me like, oh, this bitch. It's a shame that we live in a society where when you're teaching people to maneuver righteously, conduct themselves better, you're the one that's stuck up. You're the one that thinks that you're too good for everybody. That's a shame. Things that should be the norm for everybody. It should be fucking normal for a woman to only have one penis in her whole life. It should be normal for a woman to have two penises in her whole life. It should be normal for a woman to commit to one guy. It should be normal for a woman to respect men that respect her. It should be normal for a woman to conduct herself as a woman. It should be normal. I got bitches looking at me like, oh, this stuck up bitch. This secluded bitch. She thinks she's so much better than everybody. It's just like, this should be normal. Low body count should be normal. Nobody should have to question that shit and be like, oh, she lying. That's some bullshit. And it's because of y'all. It's because of the standards that you guys have set for us. Look at what you have done, modern day hoe. Ain't no damn woman. The modern day woman is the modern day hoe. And they look at us sideways when we're not out here hoeing like them. They look at us sideways when we tell them, hey, stop doing that. Where's that leaving us? Besides, left on the side of the damn road. Literally and figuratively. With a bunch of damn baby daddies and kids that we can't fucking take care of. That we don't like. We don't even like our damn selves. We don't even like the men that we have sex with. Let alone what we create from those people. And y'all wonder why our homes are fucked up. Excuse me, but I'm just so baffled by this. She really questioned the fact that I said, hey, why not be a hoe for your husband? This bitch was like, oh, why we can't be a hoe for everybody? Why would you want to? And then I look around, you guys, and I'm seeing the results, and it pains me. That's why we can't build shit. I'm trying to do things differently, you guys. Y'all don't feel me though. Y'all don't want to support that though. I'm trying to set a new example and a new fucking trend for us. I'm trying to show people, hey, wait until you're married to have your children. Hey, wait until you're stable enough to have your children. Hey, let's have boundaries and expectations for ourselves. Let's have discipline. Hey, let's have roles and structure and order within our relationships. Hey, I'm trying to do that, you guys. But I can't do that without people coming down my fucking throat in the process of just trying to do what's necessary. I'm trying to break fucking generational curses. I believe I'm the first one in my family to do some shit like what I'm doing. The first. Everybody else has broken homes, baby mama drama, divorce. Everybody else is struggling. Excuse me for trying to do something different and say, hold up, this not right. And y'all know why I'm really passionate is the fact that if I would have listened to y'all hoes, God dog, if I would have listened to y'all hoes, I would have been worse off than you are. Do y'all know how many grown women I had in my ear telling me to go out here and be a hoe? That's what a real woman does. That's what a real woman is. And my gullible young ass, I was listening. I was like, well, damn, let me go do it because, I wanna live my life too. I don't want to miss out. I want to fit in with y'all. I want to be accepted. And I'm so glad. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't follow through. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't listen. I'm glad I followed my higher self, quote unquote. Because let me tell y'all something. I was listening to these older females telling me what to do, who to do, and why to do it. And so I'm talking to different guys like, okay, well, let me see this. And I just never felt it. I never felt it. I'm like, nah. This nigga on some other shit. Like, nah. This nigga on... I never went through with it. And I'm so grateful, y'all. Listening to these women would have had me so fucked up. So messed up. But this is what they teach us. This is what they teach us, you guys. And then they wonder why I'm so passionate because I'm seeing the effects. Y'all wonder why I go so hard on women. Nobody else is doing it. Not a lot of us are doing it. Which is why we have the circumstance that we see today. Because what's normal is hoe. That's what's normal. What's normal is disrespect, neglect of not only ourselves, but our men. Like, come on, you guys. We don't even have respect for respectable men. Because hoe is life. It's all tied into hoe culture. It all boils down and ties into hoe culture. Everything does. Our lack of accountability, hoe culture. Our disrespectful behaviors, hoe culture. Broken homes, hoe culture. And if we wanted to boil this shit down, you guys, it would all boil down to hoe culture. It's a byproduct of that. Well, hoe culture. Let's make it make sense, you guys. Y'all give us 300 likes. 301. I appreciate y'all. Hold on. And again, thank you so much, C Squared, for your donation. We're going to make it make sense in a second. Okay, I got Eugene. I got C Squared. Thank you, to Harmony Pill. She says, this 304 behavior is always sugar-coated and glorified. Enough is a fucking enough, sis. And they make it seem as though I hate women. Oh, she just hates women. She's not our sister. She's not for us. She's for those men. If only you knew, sis. If only you knew. I'm so tired. Like, this the thing. Let me say this, because it's a lot of people out there, you guys, that they've given up. They're like, you can't correct these bitches. You can't correct these hoes. These hoes gonna be hoes regardless. Let's not even focus. This is the mentality of a lot of men today. Hear me out, you guys. The mentality of a lot of men today is fuck these bitches. They gonna do what they want to do. It's no saving them. I ain't trying. I'm not even gonna deal with them outside of sex, and that's gonna be protected, if at all. And let me tell y'all, the only reason why I keep going and I keep doing what I do without saying fuck it is no use, it's because there's other young ladies that come to me that tell me, hey, you giving me a different perspective. And on top of that, there's going to be younger women coming up that they're not going to vibrate with what's going on today. They're not going to vibrate with this whole culture, whole is life type of behavior. And I want them to know that's fine. You don't have to, because a lot of young ladies, I'm gonna be honest, they're going along with this whole is life BS because they feel like that's the only option I have. That's what qualifies me to be a woman, to be accepted, to be normal. They don't feel like it's any other option without being looked at like you're just being a prude or you're just being, like, no, like, sis, it's perfectly fine that you don't want to sleep around. It's perfectly fine that you take yourself seriously as far as being very wise and highly selective with the penis that you bounce on. Like, it's perfectly fine. And that's why I keep doing what I do. Otherwise, I would be like my brothers. A lot of my brothers like, fuck these bitches. These bitches. Why y'all trying to help these hoes? These hoes don't want to be helped. Ain't no saving these bitches. These bitches, it is what it is. Shout out to Mr. Palmer. It is what it is. That's how they feel. They're like, look, we're not even worried about that no more. It is what they're going to keep doing what they want to do. Shit. But the reason why I keep going and I keep on having these dope discussions and y'all start to feel like I'm attacking women or I hate women is because you guys, somebody has to correct this. And again, somebody has to look out for the future. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. A lot of these hoes today, it's no saving them. Let me be honest. There's no saving a lot of these hoes of today. They're who they are. They're too far gone. But there are young ladies that can be redeemed and that do need the proper guidance and the proper information. That's what I'm here for. Because if I am silent and I'm not trying to correct anything because I feel like all hope is gone and it's no use, then by default, a lot of our future young ladies are just going to fall into the whole life, which starts to branch off into other things. Like I mentioned earlier, baby mama-ism, broken home-ism, no accountability-ism. You know what I'm saying? Feminism, the toxic version that is. See, and a lot of these ladies say, how are you not a feminist? Don't you believe in the equal rights and such of women? Like, yeah, I respect feminism for what it's supposed to be, but that's not what it is. That's not what you guys practice. Y'all have turned women's rights, quote unquote, into women being dictators. And that's the message. Women being the boss of bitches. I don't support that. Women being the destructive ones that are trying to suppress men. Like, no, no. I don't agree with men doing that to women. And I definitely don't believe in women doing that to men. Like, all y'all are doing with this feminism shit is trying to flip the tables and turn the tables around. You're not trying to equal things out. And I know that's what it's supposed to mean and what's supposed to do, but that's not what it is. You know? And once again, it all boils back and ties into whole culture. Whole is life. Everything branches off from that. Well, because I'm a woman and I have my own rights and I have my own this and I have my own that. Well, I can go out here and be reckless. And who gonna check me, boo? It branches off into other things that are just as toxic. Thank you, Stevie. He says, that's why it's hard to date. I don't know if I should approach them like hoes or on some suave stuff. That's craziness. That's sad, Stevie. Y'all, we can hit 400. Y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, we're gonna make it make sense. Hold on. I don't know how to say this, but thank you so much. He says OnlyFans creators rose 75%. Talk about results. Oh my God. Hold on, y'all. Thank you, TR baby. It's okay, Queen D. Preach. But it's not, TR baby. It's not okay. It's not. Like, we are in a very unstable state. It is not okay. I appreciate the words of encouragement, but it is not okay, TR baby. It's it's not okay because women that think such as myself and speak such as myself and act such as myself, as far as, you know, believing in certain roles and believing in balance, you know what I mean, respect, conducting ourselves as far as within our relationships, respecting our men, loving our men, loving ourselves, respecting ourselves, like that. That's old school. That's played out. We get outcasted when we say shit like you should submit to your husband. You know, like this is not okay. Thank you, Miles. Wife culture is on life support and laugh. And you know what's crazy though, Miles? What's crazy, Miles, is this. Not only do a lot of these females of today believe that being a hoe is being, you know, a real woman, but they feel as though they can behave as these hoes, okay, and still get the treatment of being a wife or still get chose up to be a wife. And that can happen. Miles, that can happen. It could happen to where a woman is out here being a hold out ass trick, and then the simp ass dude comes by and wipes her up. The issue is they're making it seem like that is the majority, like that's going to happen for all of them. Like, oh yeah, I can do what I want to do, and I'm still gonna get married, and I'm still gonna do this, and I'm still gonna do that, because after all, she did it. And so they're taking the exceptions and applying it as a rule to everybody, including themselves. And it's like, sis, you could never. What are you doing? And on top of that, a lot of us don't even want those simp ass guys that are the leftovers that would settle for us after we've been hoed out and ran through. We don't want those type of guys. We want the top notch. We want the guy that's masculine, respected, a provider, a protector, a leader. Let's hone in on respected. We want respectable men. We want the man amongst men, to where other men that are respectable, that are respected, respect him. That's the man that we want. We want the top. And to be honest, those guys are not marrying you after you've been ran through and you out here in the streets. They're not. Now, if you want to bank on getting married to a simp ass dude that not even men respect, let alone other women, then go ahead. Hoe it out, sis. Do you? But that's not the men that we want, you guys. And I see a lot of y'all get that twisted too, fellas. Cause it's like, why y'all even stressing over it? Like, yeah, these bitches, they can be hoes out here and do what the hell they want to do, and they still gonna get married. They still gonna get chose. So what the fuck? And it's like, okay, but them bitches, hold up now. They're not satisfied with what they have. They don't really want those guys. Are y'all serious? We want the man that's masculine, that's respected. A man with money and shit like that only goes so far. It's like, yeah, he's able to do this, he's able to do that, but I'm just unhappy. And these bitches, come on now. I can't keep telling y'all the same shit. So, sisters, y'all out here banking on, y'all being able to still get wiped up by these simp ass dudes. It's gonna be a rude awakening for you, though, when you realize you don't like him, you don't respect him, you're not fulfilled by him. And then you're gonna go out there trying to find somebody else that you feel is the quality type of man that you're looking for, the masculine type of guy, the no nonsense about his business, stand true to himself, solid on his square. And guess what? He's not going to check for you at all. At all. All you have to choose from is simp lollipoppies. That's it. So yeah, if y'all want to be out here banking on, well, I can still get my husband, and I can still get me a man that's gonna, flew me out, and I can still get me a man. Yeah, but that's it. You'll get a male, not a man, and you won't like it. Trust me. I hear all about it. Y'all think us females don't talk amongst each other, you guys? They be fronting for y'all. No, I got my husband. I got my this. I got my that. Yeah. And I was out here being a hoe. And I was, yeah, sure did. Sure did. I sure did. And I still got my, sure did. Behind the scenes, if only you knew. She trying to cheat on that man with other simp lollipoppies, trying to make up for the man that he's not. Wondering why she's still not fulfilled. Because you don't got the man that you wanted, that you needed. I got TR, baby. So, sis, go ahead. Go out there if you want to and feel like, you're going to still be able to get the same kind of results as another woman that was, being mindful, conducting herself in a particular manner, not racking on bodies and shit. Y'all give us 425 likes. Thank you, Roderick. He says, I feel sorry for them, but I don't because I know the truth. I really respect you and love your channel. I'm in the DR. I work from home when I don't know, it's a little typo there. And I love my traditional women. And this is the thing, you guys. When we talk about traditional women, we're not talking about women that are just like these, yes, massa, serving as females. Like, that's not it. Right? We're not talking about these females or these women that are just like draped up in towel cloths so you can't see her shape and you can't see her face, and you know what I mean? Like, no, we're talking about traditional women in the sense of mentalities and roles. She believes that the man should take on certain responsibilities and she should take on certain responsibilities. Right? That's all the traditional thing is. Y'all try to make it seem like, men just want y'all to go back into the olden days to where you can't talk, you can't think for yourself, you can't work, and that's just not it. Y'all go to the extremes of things because you don't want to accept the reality of the fact, which is they're looking for women that, when you boil it down, they respect men and the roles of men, and they know their roles too. AKA, they know their roles and their places. They know their place. And they're not trying to step on shoes. They're not trying to compete. They're not trying to dictate and rule and boss around. That's all it is. But y'all always got to play all these games. Well, I'm not going to be this woman that's just cloaked up in the house somewhere and I can't think for myself and I can't make my own money and I can't do nothing for myself and I'm just relying on this man. Those days is over. Like, stop. You know that's not what we're saying. You know that. You know that. Because you want to deflect so bad, you'll just throw anything out there, and that's not what men are saying. It's not what women like me are saying. That really pisses me off, Roderick. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even say that you want a traditional woman without them saying, well, them days is over. I'm not going to be in the house silent and I can't show myself and I can't work for myself. I can't do nothing for myself. I'm just relying on no man to take care of me. And I don't got my own this and I ain't got my own that. That is not it. And y'all need to cut that shit out. Anything to deflect from you knowing your place. Come on, you guys. You know your role. Thank you, Jay. He says, stupid is the new smart. Sums up this era we're in. I don't know what the hell is going on. Jim says they want it all. I mean, and then some. I want to be able to be a hoe and a respected woman. Like, what? Y'all out here advertising pussy to sell for the world to see, including your children and their teachers and their classmates. And you want somebody to do what? Respect, Soldier Boy voice. Respect? Are you serious? You don't even respect your damn kids. Shielding them from the embarrassment. You don't even care about your kids being embarrassed. Never respect no hoe like that. No female like that. You out here twerking on tables for the damn YouTube channels and shit. You out here, you know what I mean? Deep throating penises on camera. You got the, come on now. Are you serious? Respect. They want it all. I mean, just stupid ass females. And then get mad at me. Why you care so much? You got your husband. See, seem like to me, you just jealous because we can be out here living our best life while you gotta be in the motherfucking house. Bitch. Period. Semicolon dot, bitch. You just mad because we can be out here in these streets getting it how we want to get it, getting it how we want to live, and you just gotta be over there obeying your master. Don't get mad at us, bitch. Shit, fuck you mad at us for? What you mad at us for? It ain't our fault, bitch. And it's like, sis, I wouldn't want to be you on my worst day. Are you serious? Jealous? I wouldn't want to be you on my worst day. See, this the thing, you guys. Y'all out here free and liberated, broke, alone, miserable, and struggling with a K. SK, bitch, struggling. Jealous of that? I'll be motherfucking outdone when I live. Man, but see, I gotta listen to these females and what they're saying so that I'll know, you know, where their perspective is and how to meet them and how to correct the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because otherwise, I'll just be like, these females, I'm not listening to this shit. But you gotta listen to it so that, again, you can address it. If you don't listen to opposing views or people that don't think like you, whatever the case is, you know, you're not able to develop or learn or be able to figure out, okay, well, what is their mentality? What is their perspective? Where's their mindset at? So you can try to teach them and reach them and make it make sense for them. That's why I listen to it. But damn, this shit just be pissing me off, y'all. Like, y'all can't be this dumb. Y'all cannot be this dumb. God, dog. So I'm jealous of a female that's struggling. Why? Because you're able to have many different penises? I don't want many different penises. I don't want many different penises with no security attached to it. Are you serious? Nigga. So, because you guys are able to bounce on many different penises free of charge, I mean, maybe he cash app you $40. Bitch, I'm sorry, that's not enough for me. That's cool. I'm supposed to be jealous of that? Are you serious? Peace, Rose Gold. Yeah, you jealous because we get to get different penises with no support, with no foundation being set. I'll be damn, y'all, if I'm laying on my back and I ain't got no motherfucking money coming in, a roof over my head, food in my fridge. Are y'all serious? All I get is $40. What's that movie, you guys? Was that Baby Boy when he was selling the dress? $40? Bitch, I wish I would be on my back for $40 and a burrito and a chalupa. Please. Are you serious? You can't even make it through the week off of that. And I'm jealous because you get to have different penises. Are you serious? I would rather have one with stability and security. Amen. I want to have one that's faithful. I want to have one that loves me and values me. That's perfectly fine with me, baby. But y'all just be so fixated on just trying to deflect and try to, make somebody not be valid in what they're saying, that y'all just start throwing out bullshit and it don't even make sense. I'm just like, what? Like, it would be different if you were thriving, right? But even still, like, I'm not jealous of that, because that's not where I get my fulfillment as a woman. Like, I don't get my fulfillment from just having a bunch of materialistic possessions. Like, no, I need fulfillment by way of companionship with my man, a connection with my man, building families and stuff of that sort, establishing foundations, with or without children, you guys, right? So, for example, there's some women out there that don't want to have children, and they're with their husbands, and they created their family with just their husbands, and they're building upon that foundation, and they're thriving. They're able to travel. They're able to save their money. They're able to just live freely and abundantly, and that's fine. That's their family, and they get their fulfillment by way of that type of family. It's different families. But at the end of the day, it boils down to a man and a woman having that bond and that connection, that foundation that they're building upon, that they can find peace within. That's what it's about. It's about human interaction, not with somebody that, again, loves you, values you, respects you, connects with you. You know what I'm saying? It's some people out there that are in polygamous relationships, right? And that's their family. They get their fulfillment from that type of dynamic. And whatever works for you that makes you fulfilled. But at the end of the day, we're all looking for that close unit, that close knit family, to where, we're building together, we're growing together, we're elevating, we're evolving, we're sharing, we're loving with one another. You know what I mean? I can trust you, you can trust me. You can pour into me, I can pour into you. That's what we're looking for. That's where our fulfillment comes from as women. Not in how many Birkin bags we can get or how many trips we can take. How many red bottoms we can make our asses clap in. Like, come on now. That is not where we get our fulfillment from. So even if I'm seeing you out here being holed out and you're thriving in the sense of you have a bunch of materialistic possessions and maybe a little bit of money in your pocket, I'm still not jealous of that, because that's not where we get our true fulfillment from. Shit, you can't bond with a purse. You can't talk with a purse. You can't get inspired from a fucking purse. You can maybe accumulate some wealth. But at the end of the day, if you don't have nobody to share that shit with, what does it mean? And a lot of y'all not even thinking that far. Y'all buying a bunch of purses that depreciate in value. You ain't buying no damn Birkins. So I'm just like, why would I even be jealous of that? There's no fulfillment there. It's a bunch of emptiness. A bunch of empty clutter. I don't want that type of life. I want love and connection with a masculine, about his business, powerful, providing, protecting, leading man. That's what I want. That's where I get my fulfillment from. If you got that, sis, and you at peace with that man and y'all loving each other, respecting each other, yes, that's what I'm talking about. And even at that, I'm not getting jealous. I'm getting inspired. So I can't relate. Y'all just be throwing shit out there that don't make sense. I don't know why y'all in here laughing. Drake, jealous? Bitch, please. We can hit 500, you guys. Y'all give us 472 likes. Ross says pleasure, provision, protection, and prestige. And the 4 P's women gauge men on. If she can't get a man with all 4 in one, she's she's 304s herself. 4 ways to 4 different men who specialize in each specifically. Right? Let's break down what Roger said because it's facts. It's facts. Thank you, Ken, for your cash app. He said his super chat not working. Well, I appreciate your cash app. I appreciate it. But see, Rod, this is the problem. So what Rod is saying is a lot of these 304s out here, they're not able to attract a man. This is how I'm interpreting. They're not able to attract a man based upon the quality of their behaviors, of their character, of their ways and actions, of their mindsets. They're not able to attract a man that has all four of what they're needing, right? So what they'll do is get four different men, and in this case, he's talking about pleasure, provision, protection, and prestige. You know, since she's not able to find a man that has all four of those, he's embodying all four of those, she'll get one man that has pleasure. She'll get another man that has provision. She'll get another man that has protection. She'll have another man that has prestige. Right? And she's just bouncing around from these different dicks trying to find fulfillment and completion, but she's never going to do that. And let me throw this out there, right? A lot of them can't even get one man that has any of those. Because of, once again, the quality of her mentality and her lifestyle, her ways and actions. So she's not able to find a man that can pleasure her, give her provision, protection, prestige, none of it. And what they're doing is hoeing themselves out in the pursuit of it. That's also a thing. So instead of just becoming the type of woman that you need to be to attract a man that can embody all of those different things so that you can be ultimately fulfilled, they'll just say, nah, if he ain't got it, I'll find another nigga that will. And then you go to another nigga, okay? And he ain't got it either. So you just keep bouncing around. And before you know it, you're a pass around. You're a pass me chick. And y'all get so mad when we talk about pass me chicks, but then y'all want to call us pick me bitches and mammy. So, I mean, take it how you want to take it. But that's what you guys are doing. When we're saying, hey, sis, it's a better route to take. It's a safer route to take. How about you do some self-evaluation, some self-reflecting, seeing what is it about you that may be off, that is repelling certain men away from you that would embody all of the qualities that you would need in a man. At least a good majority of them. It's like, oh, that's too much to ask. What you mean? Self-evaluation. What you mean self-reflect? Bitch, I'm perfect. It's these niggas that ain't shit. Okay, and then that's when you get what you get. And they'll rather go through their whole lives, saying that, you know, these niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. These niggas ain't shit. These niggas don't take care of their kids. These niggas ain't building none. These niggas ain't providing for none. These niggas ain't protecting none. These niggas, they rather do that their whole lives than to look in the damn mirror and say, damn, maybe it's not all men are not building or they're not protecting and providing. Maybe it's not all men. Maybe it's the motherfuckers I attract that like me. So what the hell do I need to do to fix my frequency, fix my vibrational pull, my gravitational pull? What do I need to do within myself to make these niggas not want me? And ultimately, me not want them, because it's something about you that vibrates on their level that makes you accept them into your life. Am I right or am I correct? If you are inviting No good ass guys into your life. They can do absolutely nothing for you. Time after time after time after time. Bitch, it's you. The fuck? And y'all be really pissing me off with that no accountability bullshit. And the world is wrong and not you. No, the common denominator was you. All the men you ever been with left you, cheated on you, disrespected you, didn't want to commit to you, didn't love you. Like, come on, something off within you, sis. Maybe it's because you don't love yourself enough. You don't respect yourself enough. But you can't say that though. That's victim shaming. Get the fuck out of here. It comes a point in a grown woman's life to where she says, hold up. Something about me must be off. Come on, Jaquan. Like, that be pissing me off. Can't even say that. No, Janika, because it's a lot of us out here that are perfect and we're doing great and we're doing what we're supposed to do. It's just, we just have bad luck. Do I believe is women out there that may fall under that category? Yes. But the majority of y'all I see, no. No. And it don't take long for me to spot the problem. You. I can hear it based upon what you're saying. I'm like, well, it's no brainer. It's you. What the fuck you mean it's me? I'm a real woman. What's going on, sis? Well, I just feel like as a real woman, I shouldn't have to listen to no man. I'm my own motherfucking boss. I just feel like as a real woman, men's is they should be bowing down to me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that way. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now I see your problem. So even if that man is the one that's taking care of you, providing for you, protecting you, leading you, teaching you, helping you out, taking in your kids and everything, you still feel like, you shouldn't have to listen to him or respect him or anything like that. He should be bowing down to you. You still feel that? Well, hell yeah, because the real women's is God. I mean, after all, he lucky that I chose to be with him. Johnny, I know you fucking lying. Did Johnny just hit the little big sister with the 5? Johnny, let me find out you out here playing like this. Hold on, y'all. Y'all give us some likes, shares, subscriptions. Hold on now. There's Johnny in here playing. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to all the way tell it. And that's the thing, you guys. I love my sisters. Shout out to you, Johnny. I really appreciate that. You are super duper dope for that. Super duper dope. And I'm so grateful for you, Johnny. Johnny got to get a wrench for that shit. Hold on, Johnny. While we give Johnny a wrench, y'all like the video. Hold on, y'all. Let me say this. I love my sisters. Okay, I absolutely love my sisters, especially my Black women. Like I love, like y'all have no idea how much I love y'all and how much Black men on my platform love y'all. Men in general on my platform, they love Black women. They do. They respect y'all. They honor y'all. They want the best for you. They just feel like you don't want the best for your damn self. They just feel like you're not listening. That's the issue. This is why we talk the way that we talk. This is why we say the things that we say. It's not to shame you or belittle you or make you feel like you're just a scum of the earth. No, it's to call these behaviors out so that you can know it's a problem. But we live in this society to where it's like women can do no wrong, and that's the problem. That's a huge issue, you guys. Thank you, Adam. She said you're speaking the truth. Thank you. Yeah, I know you love. I know you do, sportsman. Herbert, I know you do. Mac, I know you do. Ronald, he said, I love real women. We love y'all. This is not coming from a place of hate, jealousy, animosity, envy, disgust. It's disappointment. If we can boil down what this feeling is, it boils down to disappointment. When you want the best for somebody, but they don't want the best for themselves. When you want to steer somebody clear of harm, and they're like, oh no, I can go into harm if I want to. You ain't no boss. You ain't the boss of me. I'm a real women's. If I want to walk in front of harm, then that's what I'm gonna do. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. If you want to walk into harm's way, that's fine. You're a grown woman. You can do that. But my issue with that is a lot of y'all don't just want to lead yourself in the direction of harm. You want to take 100 different women with you, young ladies with you. It would be different if it was just you feeling like, well, this is your life and you can live it how you want to. But that's not what's happening. Y'all are trying to teach younger women coming up behind you that, hey, how is life? How is what an empowered woman is? A hoe is what a real woman's is. And it's like, no, it's not. Y'all are not teaching younger generations coming up behind you how to be in healthy relationships to where they can have the results that a lot of us are seeking. A lot of us are seeking to be in relationships with not no simp ass dude who just handing out money. We don't want that. Let me say this. We don't want that, you guys. We don't want a simp ass dude that's just gonna hand us the world. We don't. It sounds good in theory, but in reality, no, we don't. We get bored as fuck with that. And what do? We go out seeking a challenge. Yeah, he just give me everything. I know he's a sure thing. He's secure. He's gonna give me the money. He's gonna let me run all over him. He's gonna let me do what I want to do. He's gonna let me live my best life within the marriage, within the relationship. He's not gonna check nothing. He ain't gonna call nothing out. He ain't gonna the fuck. He's gonna give me the money. And what do those same women do? All right, now let me go find me a real man. And it's a rude awakening when she can't find him. Or when he only wants her for sex. And she wants the whole nine. Let me say this. And this may come off the wrong way, but I don't give a fuck. We look for men with balance. We want a man that can give us masculinity, no nonsense, guidance, strength, direction, knowledge, wisdom, understanding, but can also, treat us with certain perks and luxuries of a quote unquote simp, right? And again, just hear me out, y'all. You're gonna be like, what the fuck, nigga? Hear me out. It's balance. It all boils down to balance. We want a man that's gonna put his foot down, stand on his square, be a provider, be a protector, be a leader, but he's not gonna take no bullshit. And if you deserve it, he will wine and dine you. He will give you things that you like. He will make sure that you are being catered to. And the thing is, you got to deserve it. So yes, there are a lot of things that we want in masculine men, right? That a quote unquote simp would do. The difference is simps, they don't have any masculinity. They don't have any backbone. They don't have any structure and order. They just give it all away for free. No. When it comes to masculine men, okay, if you want me to do X, Y, and Z for you, which is to provide for you, cater to you, love you, give you what you want and what you need, you got to do X, 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 and then Y and Z for me. That's the difference. So it all boils down to balance. These simps have no balance whatsoever. Which is why, once again, she will never respect you because you don't respect your damn self. Oh, I'm going to break it all the way down, big bully. Hold on. It's balance. A lot of men don't understand that. You know what I mean? They be like, well, she I give her the world. I give her everything. Why is she not catering to me? Why is she not respecting me? Why is she still having her eye on the next man? Because he has fucking balance. He has masculinity, something that you're missing. Thank you, Candace. Changing my life. You don't even understand. You are saving lives. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you, Candace. Thank you. This is why I do what I do, you guys. I do what I do for people like Candace. Otherwise, I would be like my brothers. A lot of my brothers out here just like, man, fuck these bitches. Ain't no saving these hoes. They're not listening. But you never know who is. And you never know who's not in alignment with what a lot of these other ladies are out here saying, but they feel like they don't have a place. They don't have a voice. It's like I don't have an alternative. So I got to go with the whole life. This is why I do what I do. Yeah, Mark, it's disappointment. It's not that, we just trying to shit on you and make you feel bad. Like, we're disappointed and we're going to call this stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Who did I miss? I hope y'all were following me with that, you guys. I'm not telling y'all to be simps. I'm saying we want the best of both worlds when we deserve it, of course. No woman wants to feel like, a man is just bending over backwards for her and giving her everything and she didn't do anything to deserve it. That's how she loses respect for it. And she takes it for granted because she knows, like, I don't have to do anything to get this. Believe it or not, I keep telling y'all this because it's true. We want to work for the perk. We want to feel deserving. That's why after a while, somebody it becomes automatic to where you just expect it without a shadow of a doubt, without you doing anything. It's like, oh, well, you just expect. You start to take that person for granted and you take what they're doing for you for granted. So it's balance, best of both worlds. I have a masculine, no-nonsense man, but also he's not afraid to love me, respect me, cater to me as well, as long as I'm doing what I need to do as a woman. We want that. Thank you, Eugene. These 304s can go out in the streets, increase their risk of getting STDs, becoming baby mamas, and decrease their chances of getting real men. You know what, Eugene? Like I said, it's a lot of people out there just like, man, I don't give a fuck. Let them do it. Let them go out there and do whatever they want to do. And to a certain degree, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all on that sentiment. Absolutely. There's some hoes out here cannot be saved. Excuse me, Kimi. I'm still reading the 48 laws. I think right now I've been slacking, y'all. I think I'm on chapter 4 or 3. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. So King Me, currently I'm on. Hold on. Okay, I'm on chapter 3, and it's talking about concealing your intentions. Now, I don't agree with that one. King Me. This is a very deceptive. Let me tell y'all something. This is a very deceptive ass book. Like, it's a lot that I don't agree with the 48 laws of power in that book. I just don't. I'm just like, man, like, you gotta be a shady ass person. Like some things, it's just like, oh, okay, well, I can see how that would work and all that. And then some things just like, damn, like that's kind of cutthroat. Like, I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna keep on reading on and reading about it and seeing what the what's up is, but it's some things in there just like, what? But yeah, I'm on chapter 3. Um, I got Eugene. Because I'm weak. Yeah, so it's a deceptive ass book, y'all. Like, if you want to be a cutthroat ass person, like, read this book, and I'm sure you can get ahead. But the way my conscience is set up, I just can't. Like, I'm just a pure energy person. Like, I'm not about trying to be manipulative and cunning in order to knock you down so I can take your spot. Like, that's not how I move. But it's a very interesting book to say the least. Like, it is. And again, thank you so much, Candace. I appreciate that. Super dope. And then again, oh my gosh, Johnny. We got to keep Johnny up there. Like, come on. Mom says it's a book on manipulation. Obviously, you know, and I don't know if maybe I'm just not built like that entirely. Like, we all have certain things about us that can be perceived to be like manipulative and stuff of that sort. But to like practice that intentionally, you know, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to put it into, I don't know how to articulate it correctly, but it's just a very conniving, cutthroat manipulation, right? It's a cutthroat manipulation that I'm just like, oh, I don't know about that. But yeah, it's cutthroat as hell. But you know, it's a good book so far. Very interesting to read. Um, but yeah, you guys, I just really don't like it. I don't like the way that I don't like the path that we're creating for future generations. That's my whole thing. That's why I do what I do. That's why I go so hard. That's why I'm so passionate and I don't give a fuck who hate it. I don't give a fuck who I offend. It is what it is because somebody has to do it. Somebody has to do it. So y'all can keep talking about my tattoos, the way I dress, the way that I speak, where I'm from, my hair, my eyelashes, my nails, me being extra. Y'all can keep talking all of that shit. At the end of the day, my message will remain the fucking same, which is we need to cut out this hold out behavior. It does not work for us. We know that we want masculine men. We want powerful, protecting men in his own right. We're not talking about being powerful in the sense of he runs the world and he rules everything and all that. But no, he has power in the sense of he has a strong, sturdy foundation that he's building upon. Nobody can stop him from building upon it. Nobody can stop him from being successful and thriving. We want men like that. That is also going to pour back into us and love on us and cater to us just because we are doing what we need to do for him as well. We want that. We want that. Stop playing with me. And a lot of y'all will not be able to get that type of man practicing this shit. It's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You're not going to get the best of both worlds. Being a hoe for the world. It doesn't work. You get one or the other. Hold on. Let's break that down. See, Ross said something earlier to the effect of, women are looking for men that can embody, these characteristics that make up what a masculine, real, authentic man is, right? But you're not going to be able to attract the type of man if you're not going to, be the type of woman that man would want, need, and desire. So, therefore, all you can get is remnants of what you need, bits and pieces here and there of what you need, if at all. So, you'll either get a whole entire simp with no masculinity, no backbone, letting you walk all over him, which again is a complete and total turnoff for a lot of us women, if not all of us. Or you're gonna get you a roughneck masculine man that's just like, bitch, I ain't giving you shit. Hold up. Because that's real talk. You get one or the other. Y'all know how I just said we want balance? We want a man that can do those things for us, but then is not afraid to showcase, a more of a sensitive, nurturing side and a giving side and all of that. We want the best of both worlds. Conducting ourselves with this whole is life behavior and mentality, one or the other. You're going to either get a simp ass dude that you really don't want, you really don't even need, or you're going to get you a roughneck ass nigga just like, nigga, fuck you. Bitch, please. He gonna be no nonsense in the sense of he ain't dealing with you at all on a serious level. Then y'all get to complaining, well, these niggas ain't doing shit. These niggas ain't doing nothing. These niggas ain't about that life. You're not about the life that you're trying to. A lot of y'all are not about the life of giving that type of man what he's looking for in a woman. You want to be hoes with no consequences. It does not work like that. Are there exceptions? Sure. But let's be real. We cannot keep walking around here like that's going to go for all of us. It's not. It is not. Kimmy, I ain't mad at you. I know. And it can be so easy to get pushed to that point to where you just don't give a fuck no more. And I'm not going to lie, you guys. Sometimes I get to that point too where it's like, you know what? Fuck these bitches. These bitches ain't going to listen no way. But then again, I start thinking about, future. Thank you, Isaiah. Remember the intro in the book, it says you can be a good person, but those people will be taken advantage of. The people that use those laws for their own benefit. I guess I'll just have to be somebody that's getting taken advantage. But the thing is about it, Isaiah, although I do believe that the 48 Laws of Power book, I do believe that's a very manipulative, cutthroat type of book. I'm reading it so that I can be aware of people that are trying to manipulate or take advantage of me. Just from reading this book, the few chapters that I've already read, I'm like, damn, somebody tried that on me. You know what I'm saying? So it helps us to be aware of the manipulation and the games that people may be trying to pull or play. So even if you're not going to practice it for yourself, you'll know what to look out for. Like, oh, this nigga trying. I see that's that law that he's trying to use on me. Oh, okay, I got it. So yeah. Thank you, Lifestyle, a child of God. It says what men and women will do to move up. I love the show. Shout out to you. I appreciate that. I'm telling you. Thank you, Sean. It's all so psychopaths and sociopaths at the top. There is a ceiling to worldly success for moral, ethical people. In world not of it. Yeah. And let me say this. I know this is off topic, but we getting ready to wrap this up anyway. Let's say some real shit real quick before we get up out of here. I'm not trying to get to a level to where I am a shell of myself, or I'm not being rooted in who I naturally righteously am. Like if success means that I have to sacrifice my voice, my principles, my morals, my values, what I stand for, what I believe in, I don't want it. I'll reach that ceiling. I'll reach that cap. Right? But let's tie it in to make it make sense with the conversation. If being a modern, empowered woman means to go out here slugging yourself out, being a reckless hoe, So be it. I don't want it. I'll just be an outcast. I'll be an outsider. I have reached my ceiling. I ain't going past that. That's too far for me. If that's what that means, then so be it. If I have to be this prudish type of girl to where I'm just like, no, I don't believe in being reckless with your vagina and just bouncing on penis for the fuck of it and being sexually liberated, but really you just being a holdout individual, then so be it. I'll be outcasted. I'll be a mammy. I'll be a pick me bitch. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, it's about my integrity. It's about my peace of mind. It's about me standing for what I know is right. And if being out here being a hoe was right and reckless was right, why are you guys the most unsatisfied, unfulfilled people? Why are you guys with the most complaints? Why aren't your lives panning out the way that you envision for yourself? I'll leave it at that. Let's think about it. Y'all, let me say this before I get up off of here. I love I love women, right? I'm not trying to shame you guys or make fuck it. I am trying to shame y'all. Fuck that. Yeah, I'm trying to shame y'all. But I'm doing it as a tool. I'm using it as a tool to get you guys in alignment, to get you on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Not to beat you down and just make you just be like, oh my God. No, but rather just wake you up a little bit, shake you up a little bit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? That's what it's about for me. So I apologize, excuse me, if I come off as rough and harsh and mean and insensitive and all of the nine. I apologize, but desperate times call for desperate measures, and sometimes you just got to go in full swing in order to get people to listen and wake up and realize what's at stake, to realize what's going on. And ladies, what we're doing today, it is not going to get us the results that we're really looking for. We're not going to ever have fulfillment. Yeah, you might get you a simp ass dude to trick off on you, but you're not going to be fulfilled with him. Not going to be happy with him. You know what I'm saying? If you even get him at all. So I don't like that, we're out here promoting whole life. It went from whole phases to whole life. Like, this is crazy. Like, do you guys see how this stuff is advancing? That's my issue. That's why I call things out, because it advances. It progresses. It amplifies. It went from women teaching us to have whole phases to whole is life. That's crazy. First things first, whole phases should not even be a thing. That should not be normalized. That should not be celebrated. That's an issue. Whole phases have turned into women whole lives being shattered, destroyed, bad reputations, all these kids, diseases, soul ties, right? Quote unquote soul ties, to where you just taking on other people's energy and shit. Like, come on, you guys. Energy is real. And it can be exchanged, especially by way of sex. So we got to call this stuff out, you guys. Otherwise, it just goes under the radar. And again, it just evolves into monsters, into beasts. So it is what it is, you guys. Again, you can continue to attack me, talk shit about me, whatever. At the end of the day, we got to do something differently. This is the problem. But I love y'all. I'm gonna get up off of here. I respect y'all. Ladies, can we please do better? Isabella says, fact, men don't care about a woman's career. Not a real man, not a real productive man that has his own money, that is successful within his own right. Like, no, he's not worried about your money, your career, and stuff like that. No. He's looking for a woman that is in alignment with him as far as morals, mindset, values, principles. That's what men are looking for. Real men that we're looking for, that's what they're looking for. But we're not even teaching young ladies how to get those men. Y'all are teaching them to be passed up by those men, overlooked by those men, disgusted, disappointed, the whole nine when it comes to those men. So this is why I do what I do. Because again, I am trying to turn over a new fucking leaf. Y'all can try to shame me and ridicule me all you want. At the end of the day, I'm trying to do something differently. I'm trying to set new trends as far as our relationships are concerned, as far as being healthy, building upon healthy, strong foundations. That's all. That's all. And the only way we can do that is by calling out the BS and highlighting the things that are working. All right. But I'm gonna go. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I'll see y'all later on in the week. I'm not sure when I'll go live again. I'll probably go live again on Wednesday. If not Wednesday, then Friday. I just want to, take some time, to get my inner being together and stuff like that. I got a husband and stuff, so I gotta take care of him, all of that. So I'll pull back up with you guys later in the week. I don't know when yet. I know for a fact we should be going live on Saturday. Next Saturday, we're gonna have special guests with us. Me and my husband. We're gonna be tag teaming with another couple, and we're gonna be talking about Black love and what we're doing to make that work. Because a lot of people think that Black love is just dead, like it's no use, like it's over. And so we want to kind of like talk about that and talk about the issues surrounding those things. All right, so y'all definitely want to come back on Saturday. All right. But I love y'all. I respect you. Thank you guys so much for your constant love and support. It does not go unnoticed. I am so grateful for all of you guys. I really am. I take none of it for granted. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me, because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, I get attacked from all ends, and so I can really appreciate when I have my solid ass men and women that rock with me, that's stand 10 toes down with me, that know that I'm coming from a good place, and that like, nah, like that's my little big sis, and we gonna rock. And so I appreciate you guys. I honestly do. All right, let's continue to thrive and grow. We're currently let's check our subscribers. All right, we are currently at 110,552 crown heads. Thank you guys so much. When we started, I had just refreshed it. We were at 110,300. I'm sorry, 530. So shout out to us. I'm glad that you guys decided to subscribe. I hope you like our message. I hope you like what we stand for. If you're a woman, though, understand, you guys, like, I go so hard on us because, we got to call these behaviors out. We got to set a new trend so that like-minded sisters can understand, like, oh, okay, let me go over here with her because I'm on the same wavelength as her. I understand her. I vibrate with her. Let's get behind her. That's why I do what I do. You know what I mean? For those women that don't want to go along with the whole is life culture, So don't take offense to it. It's all out of love. And we got to do these things in order to progress forward and become better versions of ourselves, not only for ourselves, but for our children, for our relationships, for our family. All of that is important to us over here on Crown Head Nation. All right. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna run my commercial for my book. Y'all go be sure to purchase your copy. Quick and easy read. Submission is not the enemy. All right. I will link the book down in the description box later when I'm done, so that way you guys can go over and get your copy of the book. And I also will be linking our Crown Head apparel store as well. That way you guys can go and get your shirts, get your hoodies, get your beanies, all of that. All right. But I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next dope discussion. Danica Marie, we're out. Much love. Peace.
Submission. Okay, let's be honest. We've been programmed to hate that word. Want to change that and tap into your feminine energy at the same time? You can. Introducing Submission is Not the Enemy. A basic yet powerful book written in simple language, practical, and easy to digest. It's your first steps on your journey to perfecting the woman inside of you. Available at Amazon.